Today we're going to shift a little bit away from the Bronco build content and start on another exciting build. Something I've been working on for a while but sort of took a break on. So our Volkswagen Beetle Bug, Dune Buggy, and so we got it a couple years ago, had the engine totally rebuilt and put new brakes on the back and disc brakes on the back, and we've got some other stuff to do to it still to get it sort of in tip-top shape. So I'm going to start working on that again and hopefully build it up, get it to a good place to drive it on the road and whatnot. And so it's kind of, when we had bought it, it was set up for more of off-road trail riding and stuff. I kind of want to bring it back to just a street buggy, and so we'll see how the build goes. I'm not going to do anything real crazy with it, but I do want to see, I'm thinking about making some changes to the frame and putting more street friendly tires on it. So we'll see how it all plays out, but the first thing we've got to do is get the brakes in the rear connected, and then we're going to shift to a front disc brake package as well. It needs new shock absorbers all around, and it needs a few other things. We've got a new pedal set for it, and new clutch cable, new acceleration cables, which and all of that. So, and then it just needs to be cleaned up and painted as well. So unfortunately it's out of fuel right now, and it's been sitting for about a year now without being started. So I'm gonna run up to the gas station, get some gas, put it in there, put some fresh gas in there, and try to jump the battery and see if we can get it started, and then we'll go from there. So let's go get some gas. Alright, so here it is. Like I mentioned, needs a lot of work. It's mainly just dirty right now, but yeah, we got to get the disc brakes on the front, get some new tires and wheels probably. Pedal assembly right now is kind of janky, so we'll get that updated. We have the new ones right there. Just got to get those installed. We have the rest of the pieces and parts too. So yeah, it's really just getting the brake connections hooked back up. It's pretty filthy, so I wanted to clean it off and, you know, do some work there. But the engine is totally rebuilt. I'm hoping I can get it running again. Like I said, we replaced the rear brake calipers and entire hub assembly, so we've got nice disc brakes on the back now, and we want to get that on the front. So let's see if we can get this started though. Let's first see if the battery is even got any juice left in it. Yeah, it might. Got some lights on the dash. Alright, we got the charger on there. Let's see if it'll turn over now. Alright, looks like the battery is probably too dead to even be jumped at this point, so probably have to replace the battery, and then we'll go from there on getting it started. So yeah, hang tight and we'll be back soon. Yeah, it's just over here in the barn, so we're gonna drive over there.
Can I say?
See if we can get it going.
If you do want to look like go to the barn, we gotta get some food.
Yeah, some food. Alright, let's see
Fix it.
if this will do a little bit better.
That's funny. So why are you fixing this up? What are you fixing? What are you fixing?
Trying to get the dang battery out, boy.
Yeah, because that's a long way. That's a long way.
Alright, so the battery will not fit in there without taking the seats off apparently, so we'll have to deal with that later. We kind of just got it sitting right there and hooked up. Looks like it's got more juice now, so let's go try to give it a start. Good deal. Alright, so we ended up getting a new battery, and hopefully that will allow us to get this thing running good now. Alright, the new battery in, and let's try to get this started. Alright, it's a good sign. Let's get these lights turned off. See if we can get it to turn over. Alright guys, so we got a new battery for the Dune Buggy now. Got it hooked up, got the ignition on. Everything looks good. There's nothing happens when I turn over the key. So I think that maybe a ground wire came loose off of the battery. We got this guy sitting up. I don't know where that goes, so I'm gonna try to find that and see if that solves our issue. All right, see, the issue was that ground wire was off of the starter there. So I got it back on there. Let's go ahead and turn it over. Alright guys, we got it running, so now we're going to work on getting the front tire back on, and then we'll get it cleaned up and start work on it. So happy I was able to get that started. It's been sitting over a year, no start, so the fact that it's up and running is really cool. So let's jump into it, get this tire back on, and then we'll get it cleaned up. nuts that are actually working for this front wheel. So we're gonna be replacing wheels and tires on this thing anyway. But that's enough to get it moving. Give it over to the garage and get it blown off, cleaned up. And then we'll get it back here and start the build process on it. Brakes here, guys. Alright guys, we got it back in the garage over here, got it all cleaned up, and so now we're ready to jump into the build. So yeah, like I said, we're going to be replacing wheels and tires, got a new brake caliper set, our brake pedal assembly, clutch, gas, brake. We've got a updated, we've got the rear disc brake assembly already installed on here. And then we have front disc brakes as well. We're going to get installed. We'll get these factory brakes off, get those replaced with disc brakes, some good stopping power. We've got the steering box already replaced here. That had a lot of play and wobble in the old one. Got that one replaced. Drives really straight and smooth now. Everything is nice and tight. We've got a new clutch cable and accelerator cable. We'll run all new brake lines, and then we'll talk about what we're going to do with the body. I'm kind of thinking of making this more of like a street car instead of a Dune Buggy. So I think lowering the back down a little bit, mostly probably just by putting smaller wheels, smaller, wider wheels on the back. And then I kind of want to redesign this. I don't really like the way this flows. With this hump in the middle. I know you kind of need that for clearance of your head, but I'm going to look at maybe a new way of doing that. And I also kind of want to move this forward some, because right now with the way this is, there's not a lot of visibility with your head, so if you're taller like me. So yeah, we'll see about that. It'll be a big redesign, but we're gonna get rid of this box here, military box on the back, and probably move the gas tank back or forward, or leave it where it's at rather. We're gonna put new shocks all the way around, and yeah, that's a large picture of what this build is gonna entail. Stay tuned for the next video in this series. I've also got another video for the Bronco planned soon, where I'll be putting suspension and spacers on the tires there, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, that's about it for now. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.